think anybody out there would agree. It is full-on BMX Dirt at its finest, seeing the biggest and best tricks back-to-back, and these guys are bringing it this year.
I love how the crowd has shifted all the way over here, filling it in, getting a great vantage point in the Viking Stadium. Let's get going here with Brandon Lupus. Last year showed up, knocked him on down, walked away with a gold. A little rewind in time.
That gold medal meant the world to Brandon Lupus, and he's going to do whatever it takes to reclaim and get back on top of the podium.
Yeah, but watch out. You know who's swinging hard today, wants that gold back, is this guy, Logan Martin.
So Logan is coming off a gold medal today in BMX Park, and I know all he wants to do this weekend is do back-to-back Park gold and Dirt gold, and he has the tricks to make it happen.
Yeah, in the same day, nonetheless. That's only been done once back in Brazil in 2013. So lots of history and storylines, as you'll see on your left-hand side. Aussies won 7 of the last 10 X Games Dirt events. And how about Logan Martin?
He's going for first Dirt gold.
Yeah.
He's 2-time silver medalist, so he's been close.
And then there's a lone Polish competitor, David Gadziak. He was our top qualifier. He's in the mix there. And let's just talk about this international field. There's only 8 guys, half of them are Australian. Canada, Poland, Great Britain, and America represented here. We start in Canada. Mike Varga, 22 years of age. We're excited to start things off here at the real cost. BMX Dirt, first run of 3 is underway.
Mike Varga is already upping things from qualifying. He did that double bar spin backflip over that first jump compared to the single he did. And ending things off. Oh, man.
It's hung up on the tail end there. Oof.
Oh, he got bucked down there on that one. But Uncle Lee, that trick is insane that he just did. And the reason why, that's an opposite spinning 360 backflip. He was doing regular in qualifying. But look at the first jump right here. 2 bar spins, 1 backflip. And like I said earlier, he only did 1 bar spin in qualifying, and look how far it got him. Another triple bar spin over the second jump. Things were going so well for Mike Varga.
You can see he is all padded up with special pads on his elbows because he's had a couple of falls. He's feeling it there. And we will get back to him as he has 3 runs. There's your start list, as we talked about before. 5 countries represented. Half the field is Australian. The bottom 3, Lupus, Martin, up to Fox. Those 3 are gold, silver, bronze, respectively, from last year. They got the bye, the hall pass, thanks to last year's results. Here goes Andy Buckworth, 29 years of age, out of Australia.
Andy Buckworth started off with the no-handed double backflip.
Tough start for Buckworth, too. He smacked it down. And a competitor that we know, Chris Doyle, you've had your share of falls through the years. Maybe some pre-game jitters, so to speak. First run toughness. We'll get back to that in a minute. We'll take a peek here. Here's the front flip, just absolutely blind into the landing.
So you can see his back wheel just hit the top of it, and that threw his momentum forward. He tried to do his best to ride away, but he had to fall onto his side. That was a really tough break because that trick he did over the first jump was huge. Double backflip, no-hander.
Yeah, his best dirt finish is 13th, and wow, he just tweaked that. No, that's a good thing he is up and moving right now. Woof. Yeah, back to the top we go. Real cost. BMX Dirt, scary moment right there. And our format looks like this. We've explained it before. 8 athletes, 3 runs each. Best score counts. And Scotty, this is new this year. This course does not have the quarter pipe like we've seen in Minneapolis the last couple of years.
You're right. That quarter pipe definitely gave the riders that have a park background definitely a competitive edge because they know how to handle that situation.
All right, X Games Minneapolis continues tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern, ABC, and on the ESPN app. It's the last day of competition for the world's best action sports athletes, highlighted by the finals of men's skateboard street best trick, Wendy's men's skateboard park, women's skateboard street, and of course Dave Mirra's BMX park best trick to round off year 3 here in Minneapolis. Again, Sunday, 1 o'clock Eastern. All right, so 2 guys have gone, both have crashed. Let's see if we can get a little rhythm going here. We're gonna head over to Great Britain. This young man, Ben Wallace, is coming up next. 2 silver medals, 2014, 2016. His 9th X Game appearance. He's got a 3-year-old by the name of Tallulah. So some of these athletes you've competed with through the years, some have got kids now. They're getting married, growing up.
You know what? You're making me feel old, Uncle Lee.
You're almost there, Scotty. Yeah. So Scotty next to me, 3-time gold medalist. Chris Doyle down below. We'll hear from him in a minute. Multiple-time medalist. Got some experts in the mix. And Ben is getting ready to fly high and see if he can't put 1 of 3 down smooth right now.
Fly high is right. He is known for going so high over the jumps. Beautiful 720 over that second jump. And he did that flip whip in qualifying as well.
Yes.
Nice. 360 double downside tail. You know, he gets to ride away clean on that one. He's got 3 runs, so it's good to get your feet wet without having to take a full plunge.
Yeah, Chris Doyle, how'd it look down there for you, brother?
Smooth to me. You know, he wanted more on that first set, but that was the first clean run we've seen in this contest. And notice how Wallace didn't pedal once. He just kept the flow. He landed good on the landings, and he tail whipped out of the SoFi shark fin. That was a really, really good run. The judges are going to like that. But again, that's our first complete run, so the judges are still playing with their scores a little bit. So, hey, but that was an amazing run by Ben Wallace right there.
Creating the range, that's what the judges are doing right now. And Kyle Baldock doing double duty out here earlier today. Competed in the park competition. Now at nighttime, he's doing some dirt action. 3 golds to his credit, going for his 4th.
Kyle Baldock is known through BMX for having some of the most insane tricks on command. This last jump is going to be crucial. The 720 tail whip, and he rides away clean.
Yeah, I'm putting my hands together for that. 2 crashes to begin with for the first 2 competitors, and Baldock following Wallace's run.
So 2 720s in his run. That one you just saw is the 720 bar spin. Now what he did on this last jump was definitely the craziest trick. You see the tail whip, catching it right before 360 and then spinning the rest of the way with the bike, and he pulls it perfect. There was no mess-ups at all.
Yeah, that was clean, put it to his feet. That should be our new leader. Yes, it is, 86.66. Kyle Baldock says, hey, I love that way those golds fit around my neck. He's going for another one. Okay, so our top qualifier, David Gadziak from Poland, all of 24 years young. Pretty darn impressive on the mountain bike as well, slope style. Here he goes.
There's that 720 front flip, Uncle Lee, into a 360 front flip, the cash roll. But what's he gonna bring on this last set?
The double!
The double backflip. That's the first time I've seen him do that trick.
That's new. That's new, huh?
Huge first run for Gadziak.
You know, we didn't see too many smiles out of him the other day, but right now he's stoked on that one.
Check out this first trick, though. This is insane. 720 front flip. The timing, the spin is so wild on that trick. Bringing it into the 360 front flip on the second hit. I seen him in his mountain bike competition he was in a couple weeks ago. He did the double backflip and he did an X up. Now he just did the double flip on the BMX, which I haven't seen before. And he did a really unorthodox stall in that second rotation. So I'm curious to see why he did that. Maybe he's looking for something else.
And score into the 90s he goes. Gadziak claiming it right now. He got a gold in Sydney in 2018, looking to climb, but a lot more coming up, including defending champ Brandon Lupus and Logan Martin looking to go double gold today. Stick around.
My name's Brian Fox. I'm from Deerfield Beach, Florida, and I'm here to give you the BMX Dirt course preview.
Get it.
Woo! So a little bit different from last year. This year we went back to the traditional roll-in, which is super nice. Kind of gives everybody a chance to just fire out a big trick on the first jump. The second hit, it's kind of like a step up, but also sort of a left hip. So it kind of throws you for a little bit of a whirl. And then moving on to the third hit, this one's really cool because this one's a step up, and it's a really, really big step up. Moving into that shark fin, that berm, that thing is brand new and it is so much fun. And then we got a nice booter for the last jump. This is the best X Games course that I've ridden. To win BMX Dirt at X Games, it's gonna take a lot. Everyone that's here is absolutely killing it. Everyone feels good on the course. It seriously could come down to anyone. Anyone could win. That's how close it is. So it's gonna be tough competition out there.
All that shot on the iPhone, well said. Nice course description by Brian Fox. And right now we're gonna toss it down to Chris Doyle. How about an update on Andy Buckworth, brother?
Well, guys, unfortunately, per the medical staff here at X Games, Andy Buckworth is out and he is being evaluated.
Unfortunate, but the best staff on site here, taking all preventative measures here. And look, there's Fox. Yeah, Fox showed up here last year just on fire, took a bronze medal, and he was pre-qualified. That's the beauty of getting a medal, is you sit back and watch everybody else. Here goes Fox, doubling down right out of the gates. Oh, hang in there.
Oh, Brian Fox nearly looping out on that double backflip. All that momentum on that back wheel. What's he gonna bring on the last one, Uncle Lee?
Oh, get it, get it.
1080, and he lands absolutely flawless on that one.
Look at the look on his face.
I want to bring up one thing about Brian Fox.
Yeah.
He is fresh off of an ACL surgery that he actually had in January.
In March.
Well, the injury happened all the way back there. So
Okay.
he got the surgery. That's when he got back on in March, and it happened on the double backflip. So that trick has been kind of haunting him. So it's amazing to see him get back on the course and be able to get redemption on that trick, conquer that goal, conquer that challenge. But look at, he's flying. He's doing amazing. 1080 over that last jump. This is run number one.
That's a lot of inertia to get that bike around three times.
Just to put that down.
There it is, stoked to put it down.
All right, cool.
He started riding back in July 2nd to get back on the horse that bucked him off, and that's gonna be good enough for an 80, third place for Brian Fox. Let's look at this guy going for double gold in the same day. He's earned gold here before. His name is Logan Martin from Australia.
So Logan's run did not start off to plan, and you can see he's having a rough time right now. Logan's probably just gonna, call this one off because you don't want to risk it. There's no reason of pushing your body, pushing the limits when you know that things aren't going to plan. He did a straight backflip on that first jump, and I know that's not what he wanted to do. He still was able to get that 720 bar spin, but he knew right away his hand missed on that double truck driver, and he was like, you know what? Let's just wait till run number 2.
Yeah, so Logan, we know he's capable of more. Again, he earned a gold medal today in Park, and we're gonna see if he can't double down in the same day. Well, Brandon Lupus coming up next. There he is, focusing, insane riding. Last year earned him a gold in BMX Dirt. Right now, let's learn just a touch more about him in this Wendy's Athlete Profile.
Hey, what up? I'm Brandon Lupus. I'm from Sydney, Australia, and I compete in X Games BMX Dirt.
This is his last chance. Let's see if he ups it. Wow!
Brandon Lupus earns his first gold medal.
Winning an X Games gold medal last year was a blessing, I never thought in a million years I would have one, and having that piece of gold medal in front of me was indescribable. Like, I can't say how much it meant to me and my family.
He's going to remember that for the rest of his life.
To back it up, to get another gold medal would be, to obviously ride really well, get used to the course and figure out my tricks, and just, obviously get in the right headspace. We're going out there, we're going to give it our best, 110%, and going to leave everything on the table, because that's what BMX Dirt is nowadays. It's so gnarly, and you just got to bring your A game every single time. Let's get to work, let's get down and dirty, and let's enjoy it.
I love it, getting down and dirty. The defending gold medalist, he's going back-to-back gold, where our young man Logan Martin is going for back-to-back gold in the same day in 2 disciplines. So a lot of hardware, a lot at stake here. Out of Sydney, Australia, his first run of 3, looking to see if he can go back-to-back gold.
Backflip double tail to start things off, Uncle Lee. He's looking like he's leaving off straight from last year. Flawless run so far.
Final hit, double, sticks it,
Wow.
clean.
Huge run right there, especially for run number 1.
That was so smooth. How'd it look from down there, Doyle?
Hey man, that looked pretty good to me. Absolute insanity from Brandon Lupus. He's looking like he wants to repeat, showing you the cash roll on the second set in the middle of his run, sending it straight into the triple whip. Brandon Lupus means business here tonight in BMX Dirt.
And the double backflip at the end of the run right there, you see he's searching for that landing. He saw it, he spotted, he knew he was way up in the air. It looked like it was almost easy for him. It really did.
Rear tire landing just in the nick of time and clean, no feet coming off, no pedaling throughout. Lupus looking to get above a 90.66 held by our current leader. He's our last competitor of 12 in the first round, and there you go, 92 sliding in, Brandon Lupus, new leader. Okay, so Lupus coming out of the gate swinging like the way that Gold felt last year. Can he do it again? Stick around to find out. Oh, that rad footage shot on an iPhone, of course, and that's such a great view right now overhead. The dirt pushed up, and we are doing this, folks. The real cost BMX Dirt. One run is done. We got 2 more to go. Andy Buckworth is out, so we're down to 7 guys. Here's the standings as it shapes up so far. Brandon Lupus, last year's gold medalist, on top, looking to go double gold. Gadziak from Poland, second, and Balduk, who earned a gold in Park today, is going for another gold. He's in that 3rd spot. Taking a peek right here, he's all padded up. He's had a tough go. Mike Varga, the 22-year-old, our youngest from Canada. He had a crash. What's going through his mind right now, Scotty, in the 2nd run?
It's all about redemption for Mike Varga. He was so close to getting that one, just needs to go a little bit faster. Straight back foot bar spin this time, not as aggressive as run number 1. But it all comes down to what he's doing right here. This is where the fall happened.
Get it?
So this time around, he landed it, but that was different than the run number 1 because that was a regular spinning rotation. In run number 1, he tried to up the ante and he tried to spin opposite, which is such a big difference.
Gotta bring it back.
Well, he got one underneath. We got one on the scoreboard.
He definitely did. Everything was looking good though, otherwise.
Yeah, 7th place is where he currently stands. There's the bottom that caused problems before.
So looking over his right shoulder and spinning, that's what he's doing this time around. The last time he spun towards his left shoulder, and there's nobody doing that trick in BMX right here.
Yeah, score 82.66, just off the podium for now, 4th place, so upping it just a bit. And how about a little baseball right here? Tomorrow, the Sunday Night Baseball crew is at Yankee Stadium for the series finale between the Red Sox and the Yankees, who took the first game 4-2 to stretch the Sox losing streak to 5 games. It's Boston's first 5-game losing streak since 2015. Our coverage begins at 6 o'clock Eastern on ESPN. Let's see what happens there, an age-old, timeless rivalry. Okay, Varga just went. Ben Wallace is gonna go next. A couple of silver medals from Great Britain. Doing it for his 3-year-old Tallulah. Nice first run, pretty clean. He's in 6th place, here he goes.
All right, he's got an upgrade from run number 1 already. He's got that first trick done where Chris Doyle was talking about. He did mess up the first time, but still doesn't have to pedal at all. He's keeping his speed.
And let's not forget,
And the
he's the
trick
only
is
guy
outside
tricking
tailwind.
out of that shark fin, and he's showing you the 360 downside double.
Yeah!
Fired up.
Triple downside tailwind. Wow.
All right, Pacifico replay highlights it right here, looking back.
That first jump right there, that's where he missed the run number 1. Did not get that X up to look back. But what we get on the last jump is the key feature here, because he's doing the 360, but he does a triple downside tailwhip, rotating it. No, maybe it was double. It looked like triple. Yeah. It looked more aggressive than run number 1. Let's see. 1. It's a shoot.
That's just 2.
Man.
Yeah, it happened so fast out there, you know?
That was 3. That was
It was 3.
It was.
There you go. Thank you, Ben Wallace, because I feel like I'm going crazy in the booth.
So Wallace, 77.66, so I'll keep him in that 6th place spot. Here goes Kyle Balduk, who's had a gold last year. And he is up against the, he's had a gold, 3 golds before. He's looking to reclaim that. Here he goes.
Baldock is bringing some original moves right here.
Oh, ouch. Disappearing.
Right off the side of the course.
Wow. You never know what's happening when they fly off the course there. So Kyle Balduk, the Gold Coast of Australia. Scary moment.
That double tail right there was opposite. That was definitely a huge move. But you see his hand missed the grip and he could not command the bike into the SoFi shark fin. That right hand misses. Oh.
And bike just goes flying past him, fortunately, and a little dirt on his shirt, but he's still smiling, just a warrior right there. We continue on, the madness in the dirt here. Lots more continuing here from BMX Dirt, the real cost. Stick around. Oh boy, howdy, is that stunning or what? US Bank Stadium, home of the Vikings. Beautiful cotton candy type of clouds out there. That's the outside. We shift on side. Everyone's smiling. Everyone's happy. Photographs are being taken. This is the Real Cost BMX Dirt. This is David Godziak. He's currently in second place. What's it looking like and what's it feeling like down there, Mr. Doyle?
Well, we got David Godziak coming up. I'm interested to see if he switches it up from that one run, because we've seen him do that one run a lot this weekend. Here we go. There's that 720 front flip. Straight into the cash roll with the bar spin. He adds a little bit more to it. Double tail whip going around the SoFi shark fin. What's he got for this last set?
I knew it, Uncle Lee.
Same here.
I knew when he was doing that double backflip in that run number 1, he opened up. I had a feeling he was going to go for that X up.
Man, are these guys giving it, man. These are seasoned veterans hanging it on the line. Here it is again, just not quite as much amplitude as the previous double.
So here's the deal. When you stall that trick out in that second rotation, you have to bring all that momentum to keep on going again. And look at the wheels came down, but he just did not have the height to be able to get over the bike distributed evenly instead of on top of the handlebars like he did. But he got out of that so good with a smile on his face, waiting for the score.
Yeah, all teeth still intact. He's smiling, he's happy, he's still in second place. That's gonna be an inconsequential score. Let's go on to the dude who took third place last year. ACL surgery just a few months ago, resumed his training back in July. Brian Fox doubling down.
Oh, barely hanging on that time. The double flip looked really good, but something happened. I think he lost his pump or his foot. So he's settling for a 720. This is what we call a throwaway run in the sport.
As good as it was, he had a straight air there. There's the face gives the reaction.
So let's check out this double flip. We'll see where it goes wrong. It was nice and high. It looked like the rotation was great. Came around and he tagged the back wheel just that hair right there. And when I talk about hanging up or using the word tag, that means the back wheel didn't make it into the slope part of the landing. So it stole his momentum and stole his speed.
Yeah, his score will not be, well, 80 slides him into keeps him in 5th place. So Fox has got one more, but tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern on ESPN and ESPN the app, the Women's U.S. National Team Victory Tour begins with their first match on American soil after winning the World Cup in France. How exciting that was. They will take on Ireland at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California. Fantastic. I don't know about you, Scotty, but I watched all of the World Cup. Love me some women's soccer. That was exciting. Well, speaking of excitement, this guy's had a great day. Logan Martin won a gold, as we've been talking about, in Park, and he's going back right now in dirt to see if he can do it twice in the same day, but now in the dirt.
Some big moves. He's definitely up in the ante from run number 1 because run number 1 didn't work out. That's a new trick right there he's bringing to the competition. He just learned that one last week at Woodward. That is a 720 bar spin no-hander. Hopefully we get a replay to see just how crazy that trick is. So here's on the second one. This is bar spin, the bar spin 720. Now look at that right foot holding the bike off of the pedal. Logan Martin is the guy that started that. And same situation, he's got his foot off, gets the bar spin, but this time takes his hands off, brings the bike into his lap. And I saw him get it in practice, and I asked him, and he said he just learned that last week, so I bet you he's really proud to pull that one out.
That's awesome. Someone who's so seasoned in this sport, still learning things out there, pushing it. His first run score really low. That is definitely going to pump him up. Will it be enough for a podium spot? It's going to be close. 93 for Logan Martin. We look at a new leader. The steel blue eyes of Logan Martin. He's going for 2 golds in the same day. Only been done by Kyle Baldock back in 2013. Oh, we got a competition now. So Lupus, who took a gold last year, he's trying to go back-to-back. We can't hit that home enough because it's not done every day. Moved from Australia to North Carolina. His second run, he's now in second place.
Oh no. The double backflip taking another rider out. So that time, instead of tagging like Brian Fox did, he overshot the jump, and he landed too far down the slope to catch all the transition and be able to keep his momentum going. So watch closely here. It's crazy. BMX is such a game of inches. If you just go too far like he did right here, you're not getting all that transition. Your body's getting glued to the bottom. And this is a throwaway run. We're going to say it again.
Yeah, we saw that short earlier and then long, so he's got to be right in that sweet spot. This is how it's shaping up right now. Gadziak from Poland, he's in third place bronze medal position. Then you got Lupus looking to get another gold. He's a second. And Logan Martin, he's leading the charge. Steel blue eyes looking for 2 golds in one day.
We are here at the Wendy's Skate Through celebrating Bacon Fest here at X Games Minneapolis. Be sure to come skate through, or you can walk through and get yourself a Baconator, and be sure to cool off with a Frosty. That's some good bacon.
And we're back for the real cost BMX Dirt final run of 3. Exciting indeed, but I have to ask first, hey, Mr. Hollywood, Chris Doyle, how was it to be in that Wendy's commercial?
It was actually pretty fun, guys, to be filming that with the Wendy's crew. It was good food, good people, good times. Wendy's.
Look at that hair, always perfect regardless. Hey, Ryan Williams in the mix. Yeah. Alex Proud, his girl, happy because why? He won a gold medal in the in the big air.
He's the man.
Oh, that was classic. Oh, I could go for a Wendy's burger right now. That's good. Now, here's the standings. Logan Martin looking to go back-to-back golds in the same day in 2 different disciplines. Brandon Lupus looking to go back-to-back here in Minneapolis. And David Gadziak from Poland looking for his first gold here. And we go back to the top. Who do we have, Scotty? Who do we have?
We got our main man, Mike Varga from Canada. Let's see if he goes for that opposite 360 flip again.
Come on.
All right, switching things up from run number 2 and run number 1. But it comes down to this one, Uncle Lee.
He's in 5th place, needs everything.
There it is, and he
Nice.
rides away
Yes.
clean this time. Look at that smile on his face.
Phew. Yeah, it's got to feel good. Crashes in the first one, does a little something different second, and then nails it the 3rd time around.
Yeah, so he did the backflip, double bar spin, throwing the bars, complete rotation twice. The run was going really smooth. Everything looked controlled, looked solid. Now here's the trick that took him out. Run number 1, spinning over that left shoulder like we talked about earlier. And this time he had the sufficient speed and he cleared it and did not get bucked over.
Okay, his best run right now is an 82.66. I'd like to add that his grandma at 94, he lives with grandma and he builds jumps and ramps in her backyard. How great is that? Thanks, grandma. And 82.66, he'll stay in 5th place. But a warrior, Varga, leaving it all on the course. All right, so 6 competitors remain. As Andy Buckworth again being evaluated for a head and the left shoulder injury. More on that in just a bit, but at his score, yeah, we just talked about that, he's in. So we go back to the start of the start house. Ben Wallace from Great Britain, a couple of silvers. Also has another baby on the way. He said it's getting really tough to train with these kids. He's missing the kids, but he's doing what he loves here at BMX Dirt.
More of the same from the previous runs.
Oh,
no! Woo. That was a crazy one right there. I've never seen him do that trick that he just attempted, but he did get out of it in a good time. Let's check this out. Like I said, he started with the same trick, the 360X up 2 look back. You see how he's crossing the bars behind his leg. Now pay attention, because he does the same exact trick, but this time he was trying to rotate a 720. So as he throws it in there, he threw it in there far as well. He just completely stopped rotating. He almost landed backwards on this setup. So he knew to get out of it at the best time. We talked about this a couple shows ago. BMX riders, if you're being a professional, not only do you know how to ride the bike the best way, but to get out of situations that can potentially harm you.
Yeah, learn to crash. So Kyle Baldock, he's on the outside looking in with 4th place presently. He's gonna hang it on the line for his 3rd and final run. The Aussie sending it. Oh! Boy, Sky, not for a lack of just giving it. All these guys.
That's BMX riders,
Yeah.
Uncle Lee right there.
Not
They
wearing
give it
elbow
everything
pads.
they've got.
Just leaving the skin on the
So
dirt.
this trick was insane. 2 tail whips right now, and he tried to go for that 720 like he did on the last jump, but with the single whip. But look at the front wheel tag. He had no choice but to take a tumble down that landing.
Yeah, you said it earlier, just a game of inches.
Could have made that.
Could have made that, huh, if he had a little more air.
Just a little bit more.
Okay, so no better than 4th for Baldock. And here we go, Gadziak, he's in 3rd place from Poland to take the lead away from Martin. He's greater than a 93. Watch out, here he comes.
There's that 720 front flip, Uncle Lee. Into the cash roll, and he survives it. All right, let's see how he does in this last jump.
The shark fin clean.
Double back
Double!
flick.
Oh! And shorter this time around.
Oh, man, that was a really, really tough break right there.
How'd that look straight on, Doyle? You had a straight on look at that.
I don't think it looked any better than what you guys saw. That was a heavy, heavy slam. David Gadziak is one tough customer right there. He's being looked at by our medical staff. He's letting the crowd know that he's okay, but man, what a slam.
But look, everything was going so much to plan on jump number 1. He's got that, he landed a little low, but with a cash roll, that kind of rotation, you're able to push through. So that was a good situation for him.
Into the shark fin, then down below, just same issue.
Yeah, so he tried to stall. He was thinking about doing that exit, but he knew he did not have the speed. Look at how much closer he is. Front wheel.
You can see the result right there, and he is up, he's moving. That is so good that is happening after taking one to the chin and the teeth. David Gadziak, warrior from Poland. He will stay in that 3rd place spot and have some wounds from here at X Games Minneapolis 2019. I think everybody's got a little something on their body parts. We don't see much on this guy, Brian Fox, as he got the long sleeves on. Our lone American, a bronze last year. And we're seeing if Fox can't put it all together right now to climb up. He's pointing to the crowd as they get fired up. That's what it's all about here.
He's the only guy not on the podium left to go. Double backflip. Oh, pushing through. 720. Uncle Lee, this is looking great.
Yeah, come on, Fox.
We know what he wants to do on this last jump.
Yeah, he's got 3 rotations. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no!
Darn it.
Wow.
Oh, a happy spectator walking away with the Legends helmet.
In good spirits. We talked about this. He was injured, he is back on his bike, and he is just glad to be here, Uncle Lee. But look at these replays. Everything looked like it was gonna work perfect. But here's the 1080. It looked like he just didn't have the speed. As he's rotating on this last one, he's still angled. He needed the rotation to be able to have the height to get underneath, on top of those tires again, but he just did not have the speed.
Yeah, well, he too takes a digger, enjoys himself a Pacifico in the crowd. Loving that. It's happy hour here. He is done with this competition. Fox will do no better than 6. And we have 2 competitors remaining. Logan Martin. So this gets really interesting. With 2 left, Logan Martin, he has the lead with a 93. This is going to be all or nothing again to see if he can create some cushion as he goes for 2 golds in the same day.
More of the same, but he's actually improving. Oh my God, that's a huge trick if he can get back on. 720 bar spin, the no-hander again, Uncle E. That was a huge run.
Yes. He's in the rhythm. I mean, he's in the rhythm. He got the park gold today. He has a 93, and he just amplified that entire run.
It's crazy to say, but this could be an upgrade for sure. This time, backflip bar spin and no-hander. He only did a backflip bar spin in run number 1. Did the same trick that he did in the last run, the 720 bar spin to bar spin. But this 3rd jump right here, double truck driver, late downside tail whip, cramming it in. So his feet, he got him back on in time to get to this 720 bar spin, throwing it in there for that no-hander.
Did you see much wrong with that besides just a foot
the
off?
The only thing I saw wrong was that foot off, but it came in a weird time. It was like in the midst of going around the berm.
And we see an increase in his cushion, 94.66. Logan Martin is having a day.
A huge score right there. If I'm Brandon Lupus on top of that rolling, I'm gonna focus everything I got right now, Uncle Lee.
All right, defending gold medalist from 2018. Last year here in Minneapolis. This is Brandon Lupus, represents Sydney, Australia. Last competitor here this evening for BMX Dirt. The real cost is underway. What does he have for us?
Double backflip. Oh no, the 1080 and he tagged.
And that is the story. Double down, 2 golds in 1 day. For Logan Martin has not been done since Kyle Baldock back in 2013 when he did it down in Brazil. Get in there. Harper throws on the gold medal.
He did exactly what he came for, Uncle Lee.
No words need to be said, but we'll get Doyle in there to talk to the double gold medalist.
Logan Martin Hey, Logan Martin, not a bad Saturday, I'd say. First you get the gold medal in park, and now you got the gold medal in dirt. That's eluded you for so long. Best day ever?
Oh my God. Well, my son being born is the best day ever, but this is a tight second. Yeah, I really set out to get the double gold this year, and I conquered it, and man, it's a good feeling.
Logan Martin, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, 2017, a silver in park and dirt. 2018, a silver in dirt, a park gold. This year, gold in park, gold and silver. He's got a new baby. It doesn't get any better than that.
It really
Jeez
doesn't.
Louise. Yeah, spectacular. Okay, so best wicks. Best whip is up next. And tomorrow, the action keeps on pumping. All the dirt you see there is going to be transformed for the Harley-Davidson Hooligans Racing. That kicks off our Sunday broadcast on ABC. An event where you can expect the unexpected. And somebody who knows a lot about that, the legend, Jeremy Twitch Stenberg. Check him out now in this Harley-Davidson Athlete Profile.
My first X Games, I was actually an alternate. To be there actually doing something I love doing, like I was tripping because my teachers always told me I'd never make it in life riding a motorcycle.
There it is, the fire hawk.
It's just funny to look back and see how many people are like, oh, you'll never do this, you'll never do that. And then I'm in the world's biggest event, X Games for motorcycles, doing what I love to do and just having fun. Flat track for me is just, it's fun. Looking at everyone in the pits, I'm like, this reminds me of like early freestyle days, like when no one cared, there was no rules, you just wanted to have fun and go out with your buddies. And when I go to hooligan races, that's what it's like. Everyone there is like a big family. You need a part, you need a tool, you need anything, you can go ask anyone in the pit and they're like, here you go, just bring it back. I feel like I fit right in at home with the hooligan race and it's just a super cool deal and it's fun to do. Progression is literally 100% of my lifestyle. I can't sit still. Like I love doing stuff. I love having fun, whether it's on a dirt bike, a Harley, a pit bike. People are like, oh, when are you gonna retire? And I look at them like they're stupid. I'm like, when I stop having fun, I'm like, I have fun every single day. Like it's something I've always wanted to do since I was a little kid. For me, I won't ever stop riding. That's why I got into Harleys, because it's super fun. Like I'm like, oh, I need to ride more. Like I see people riding around the streets all the time and I'm like, that looks fun. I'm like, I need a Harley.
Well, coming up next, talk about excitement. Colby Raha, the Moto X best whip. Check that out. As well as Jared McNeil throwing it sideways. Who's going to walk away with the victory? You got to stick around to see it.